Mouth average makes sense, right? We're all good? Yeah. No? All right. Make this a little simple. Picture this. So traditionally, when you want to go buy your little bottle of eternal youth or whatever, you go into the mall. You're going to walk into the store. It's got soothing music in the background. It's perfect temperature. You got pictures of beautiful people just making awkward faces at you. You walk up to the glass counter, talk to the nice lady behind it. Start chatting about the various products she's got behind her magic desk there, and you pick one out, go over to the cashier, purchase it, walk out. Now let's think about what you actually just bought. It's not just that bottle, right? You've paid for the air conditioning, the rent, the carpet, the salespeople, the cashier, and for the bathrooms to be clean in the back, which be okay with that one. So what network marketing does is we cut out all those middlemen, right? We go straight from Arbonne, who supplies the product, to the consultant who's referring the product, recommending it, right to the customer from there. So we cut out all that extra stuff. Now, it still sounds a little crazy, but when you think about it, you're really doing network marketing all day, every day, right? When's the last time you said, go Google? Or that steak over there was fantastic. You've got to go to this one restaurant. Or that movie was amazing. Everyone does network marketing all day, every day. The question is, are you getting paid for it? So that's how network marketing works, or that's what it is. So let's figure out why you should consider starting your own business with Arbonne. We all have certain goals, certain values, if you will, that we want to achieve in our lives, right? So what I want you to do for the rest of tonight is kind of start picturing in your mind what it is that you want, right? You want to be debt-free. Do you want to stop living paycheck to paycheck? Do you want to retire early? Do you want to have a hobby? You know, those of us with kids like hobbies. Kids soccer games, right? So start thinking that over. You know, what is it that we want? Now, I can tell you, it's going to vary widely from person to person. I want to take up skydiving. I want to do hang gliding, but that's not for everybody. Now, something that everyone's dreams and goals require, though, is time and money. You got to have both of those in order to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. What's unique about network marketing is that you can have both of those in unlimited quantities. Traditionally, what we do is we trade our time for money, or vice versa, right? You go to work, we get paid for the amount of hours we're there, right? Don't go to work, you don't get paid. Pretty simple formula. Sorry, I wrote this on the way down. All right, so that's the traditional method is what we call linear income, right? You get paid for the time that you work. So what Arbonne provides is what's called residual income. So how we accomplish that is through time leveraging. Now, if anyone here is a business owner, you already know what time leveraging is, right? You get paid for your own time and efforts, and you also get paid on your employees or other people's times and efforts. So Marie is going to go into that a little more in depth, and I'll just have her come up so I can just stop.
Great! So that's network marketing, and the reason what I want to share and continue with that is explaining why Arbonne and how that works in Arbonne and how that can benefit you for whatever, like you said, whatever your dream or your desires or goals are in life. So be thinking about that, like you said. So as he mentioned, time leveraging, when traditionally a business owner leverages time, say when you go to your favorite coffee shop and you buy your favorite mocha, the CEO or the owner of that franchise is leveraging their time from the baristas and the cashier. They're not there making your coffee, but they're earning money from the people who are there making their coffee. So with Arbonne, we all have the opportunity to be our own CEO of a business and to earn that way. And we have all of the traditional of the benefits of a traditional business without any of the overhead risk that usually comes with it, such as having to work 80+ hours a week, hundreds of thousands of dollars of overhead, employees, storefront insurances, stock, inventory, all of those things, marketing, all of those things that traditionally are wrapped up in owning a business. We can have a much more streamlined system through Arbonne. And the way that we build this to leverage our time like we're talking about, and the way that we build it through Arbonne to have that residual income is through sharing the products, that Ashley went over. We have absolutely amazing products that I'm sure you have all experienced here, and that's what we do, is we recommend the products, and Arbonne pays us to do that. And then, so we get paid on not only the products that we recommend and sell personally, but also from the others that we share the business opportunity with, and the other consultants that join our team. Basically, we all have our own ability to build and earn, not only as a franchise owner of our own sales, but as the CEO or owner of an entire organization. And every single person has that opportunity with Arbonne. And I'm going to break that down. And I know if you're like me, you're like, okay, that sounds great, but what does that really mean? Like, you say I can make money, like, what does that really mean? Because I know before somebody shared it with me, I thought this kind of thing, you just made maybe like a couple $100s a month or something. So I'm going to get to that in just a second. But before I share that income possibility, it's really looking at not only, hopefully you see now why network marketing is smart and why it's a great industry and way to go. But I want to tell you why Arbonne specifically, hands down, I have no doubt in my mind, is the only and the best company to go with. And that's because, like we mentioned, we are a product-driven company. And our products are consumable. So you use them, some of them you use several times a day, if not at least once a day. So our clients and ourselves use them, run out, and need to reorder. So it builds a steady client base, and that's really important from a business standpoint. You don't want a product that you just sell one time and you're done. This is something that we have where people run out and need to reorder. And then we also have, because we have a wide range of products, I find that, if I'm sharing the skincare with somebody and they say, well, I don't care about skincare or makeup, but I bet you that they're into nutrition. If they're not into nutrition, they're really into makeup. If they're not into either, we at least have deodorant and toothpaste. So I hope they're at least into one of those. So, if they're not, I'm really going to help them. So everybody, we have something for everybody. We've got the baby line. We have products for teens, for men, for women, all of healthy living. And that's what Arbonne is about. It's not just about looking good. It's actually about feeling better and to being healthier from the inside out. And our products help you do that because they're pure, safe, and beneficial. And that's our motto. It always has been. We've been around, this is our 35th year. So we're solid and we're stable. And we've always been that way. And now people are looking for what we have. I mean, we're absolutely revolutionizing the anti-aging industry. Our anti-aging skincare line is proven results in 24 hours. Like, I have never even heard that kind of claim anywhere else. And then with the nutrition, being gluten-free, vegan, no artificial, anything added to it. And it works because they have to be beneficial. So people are looking for the products that we have. And I love that. And not only are we product driven, but we're also, because we're solid and stable, we're also a global company. I don't know if everybody knows that, but we're not only in the US, we're also in Canada, UK, Australia, Poland. Next year we're going into Taiwan with plans to continue expanding globally. And I don't know if you're like me, like I grew up in Binghamton, a small town, we're all in this together here, right? Okay, so I said, no college degree, didn't go away to college, nothing, so I'm like, okay, I would hear something global, and like, that doesn't mean anything to me, because I don't know anybody globally. But let me tell you, I have a global business. Part of my organization is in Australia, Canada, Scotland, and all over the US. And the reason that is not because I new people there when I started Arbonne, or even as I've been growing, because some people that I shared it with and that have partnered with me and started their own business know people in those places. And it spreads and spreads and spreads, and that is all under my organization. So think big. Don't just think Binghamton, don't just think New York, don't just think US. Anybody you know, and even if you don't know anybody in those places yet, somebody you know right now might, or you're going to meet somebody who does. And with technology these days, it's the sky is the limit. I shouldn't say that. The limit, we're limited by the countries we're not in yet. So we have a little limit, but not much. And we're continuing to expand. So that's what's really amazing. Because I know that sometimes, like when I first got started, and a lot of times I hear, well, I don't know enough people. And that's because we just think about our immediate circle. And yes, you're going to start with those people, but we're going to show you how to grow it and grow it and grow it bigger than that. And on top of the consumable products and being global, we have a proven system for success that we're going to teach and train you. And just like Ashley mentioned, we're going to tailor a business plan for you. So if you need to start making a full-time income, like within the next couple of months fast, we're going to show you how to do that. If you're like, I don't know, I just want to kind of dabble a little bit, get a little extra money, we're going to show you how to do that. We have a proven system for success that we're going to show you and partner with you. And then besides those points, the other reason why I absolutely believe you must be with Arbonne is we have one of the most generous compensation plans and structures for how we're paid. So how that works is basically we have 4 promotion levels. I know I mentioned a couple different promotion levels in the beginning when we were recognizing you guys. We have 4 different promotion levels that you can earn. So it's very simple. It's not all over the place crazy like I've seen some. Very simple, and we're paid in a few different ways. So we're paid on the retail profit of our sales, and then we're also paid on our preferred clients, who are people that don't want to build a business, but they want a discount. It's like a wholesale membership. Then we can also earn bonuses. Once we get into one of the 4 promotion levels, you can earn bonuses based on the sales of you and your team. We also have amazing travel incentives. We can earn trips, we have jewelry, the Mercedes-Benz program, and I'm going to go over that in a second. So there's many different ways that we're paid, and so that might sound like, okay, great to you. So what that actually looks like and how that works for you is the first promotion level is called district manager. And the thing you need to know is every single person, even the #1 income earner in Arbonne, starts day 1 as a consultant. Everybody starts, it's a level playing field. No previous experience necessary. Like I said, I don't even have a college degree. No business experience, no sales experience. But at the same time that I don't have any of that professional background, we do have people with very professional backgrounds who are successful in Arbonne. We have doctors, lawyers, teachers, men, women, cosmetologists, personal trainers. I mean, you name it. I can show you a success story of somebody who's built a successful business with that background. So it's a level playing field. Everybody starts at consultant, and we work to get you to that first promotion of district manager in your first 1 to 3 months. And the way that we promote is so simple. It's just based off of sales of you and your team. So nothing happens. Nobody gets paid. Nobody promotes unless there's sales of products, because we're a legitimate business. So district manager, the average income that we see is anywhere between about $300 or $500 up to about $1,000 a month. And that's great because, think about what that could do for you. I mean, an extra $500 can make a really big difference. That's a good chunk of mortgage. That's groceries for the month. I know for us when we first started, we were just like, could you imagine if we can make an extra $1,000 a month? That would totally change our lives. And it did when we got there. And we've gone so past there that it's even more changed our lives. So after district manager, and you can get to district manager, the sales by yourself. I recommend doing it with a couple other people on your team, because then what's going to happen is you're all going to keep growing and keep building, and it's going to keep growing beyond that. So area manager is the second promotion level, and at that level, the average we see is between about $1,000 and $3,000 a month. And that's great because that really replaces some full-time income, or really supplements income. And at that level as well, your business becomes willable, which is huge because Arbonne sees what you've built. And if something were to happen to you, if something happens to me, my business is willed to Andrew. If something happens to both of us, we can will it to our kids or who's going to be taking care of our kids. And that income continues coming in. And that person can choose to keep building it even beyond that. So that's huge because there's not very many careers where you can do that. And then area manager, honestly, is typically you and about 4 or so other people working our system for success that we're going to talk about. Area manager and then regional vice president is the 3rd promotion level of the 4. And that's where you get our company car that Ashley mentioned, which is a Mercedes-Benz. And you get to pick whichever one you want, which is fun. It just has to be white. We heard you pictures out, Adam. That's awesome. Just put it on the wall. Pick it out. Even better, go test drive it. And it's awesome. What you do is you earn a bonus. You earn an $800 bonus to pay for it. So you can choose what you want to do with that. You can buy new, you can buy used. It's fun. So, and the average income at that level is between about $5,000 to $10,000 a month. And that, like I said, for me, we always said, Ashley shared with you, I said, if it takes me, so what if it takes me 10 years? Because I also built at a little bit slower pace because that's what we chose for our family. But that's where we are today. That's what I was about a year and a half ago, and just a few months ago, handed the keys of the Mercedes to somebody else on my team, and I would love to hand them to every one of you in here. And that's what's cool is any of you can do that. It's not just me. And then national vice president, as you continue growing, national vice president is the top level income, and the average there is between $15,000 to $20,000 a month. And here's the cool part, is there's no cap, so it just keeps growing. You can wrap your head around that. So a couple points on those levels is, I know traditionally we think, oh, more money, I need to work more hours. So when Andrew was explaining time leveraging, how we have the time and the money, like he was saying, is we can have that income, because there's a lot of jobs where you can make that kind of income. But you also have to work a lot, and typically have a lot of debt that comes along with it. So the way that we have the time to enjoy it is through leveraging, through building a team. So I'm at that regional vice president level, and I'm not working more now than I was when I first started, or at district manager level. So my income has, it's grown, but I'm still working the same 10 to 15 hours a week. And the reason for that is because I've showed others how to do the same thing, and they've showed others how to do the same thing, and they've showed others how to do the same thing, and it's grown around the world, and Arbonne pays me on all of that, as well as on my own efforts. I have to keep going and building my own part. But you get, it's basically kind of like, if you think of it as mentor pay. And what's cool is, like I said, I'm not going to be, our goal, we're mapping out right now, we're ready to make the push to go to that national vice president level, that top level. And our goal is to bring anybody with us that wants to go. I'm not going to be the only person at that level. Every single one of you in here can do that too. And I want you to do that. I'm going to help you do that. Because you succeed when you help others succeed. So it's very teamwork oriented, and like the girls were saying, we have so much fun. It's like a big family because we just all want to do well together and help each other do well. It's not cutthroat competitive, only one CEO, only one person at the top. We all can do that together, and we all want to do that together. Like I said, I have somebody at the same level as me right now. She couldn't even go faster than me and pass me. So it's very fair. Everybody has the same opportunity. So that's one thing I really want to help you understand, is that we're here to show you how to do that and link arms with you and do that together. And to set it at the pace that works for you, and to help you get out of it what it is you need. So with, in closing, I just want, like we went over, what network marketing is, why Arbonne, a little bit of how our compensation plan works. And so what I want to go back to is when Andrew was talking about what is it that's important to you. And be thinking about that, because what Arbonne really is, like, I get it. I did not grow up thinking I was going to sell protein powder and skincare. So I get that you're like, I didn't think I would do something like this. You know, I get that. But what Arbonne is a vehicle that helps us get what is important to us and what we do want out of life. For us, you know, it was always our plan for me to be a wife and a mom and stay home with our kids. And I was able to do that and still live really comfortably and still have a lot of extra, be able to buy our home, be able to travel, be able to build savings, and now be able to retire my husband so we can both be home together with our kids, and all of the new lifestyle that's going to unfold for us. It's because Arbonne is a vehicle. Those were the things that were important to us, giving and serving and being there for our kids and being generous. Those are the things that are our values and important to us. So whatever it is for you and your next, whether it's just that next step of, I just need a little extra right now to pay off my student loans, to save, to be debt-free, to be able to pay my mortgage without stressing every month. We've been there, and that's where we started. And we can help you do that. And then, or if you're here and you're looking at that big picture, I want you to think big. Think that, because we can help you do that, but then think big too. Because the possibilities are endless. And we can partner with you and help you get that. Because that's what this opportunity is. And so I just want to wrap it up with helping you identify where you see yourself and what your next steps are going to be so that we can help you with that. So first is, if you are like, you know what, this is not a business opportunity for me, I'm not interested in the business, I love the products, I'm going to be a great client. You know, then the person invited you, you can obviously purchase the products with them, enjoy that, and we're glad you came. If you're thinking, this really intrigues me, I'm interested, but I'm not sure, you're not ready to take that step yet. If you haven't hosted a spa night or a get-together where we sample the products, I highly recommend doing that. Just see what we do, earn some products yourself, and then talk with the person who's sharing it with you from there. Or if you're like a lot of us here, and you see this as the vehicle for you to pursue what it is that's important to you and what you need right now, and you're ready to get started, and you say, yes, I want to get started. What do I need to do? It's so simple. It's $79 to register as a consultant, and that gets you 35% off of the product, and it gets you a starter kit with some catalogs and samples and training material. And then Arbonne, so that's step one, sign up. Step two is going to be get some products that you want to become a product of the product. Arbonne gives you the ability to get some packages at 50% off when you register as a consultant. So I recommend that, and it's going to be so that you can start using the products yourself and also sharing them with people. And then step three is you're going to want to get with your sponsor, the person that invited you here that you're getting started with, and go ahead and set your first couple business launches, as we would call them. I recommend doing 2 within the same week, and that's going to be where you invite your immediate family and friends to come over and see what you're doing, and your sponsor's going to partner with you to help share the products with them, and you're going to get to earn some great post rewards and kind of get you going. And then they'll continue working with you through your next steps and coming up with your business plan from there. But we would love to invite you to be a part of our team and to take that step and to get started. And we'd love to walk with you and show you those steps and answer any questions and partner with you. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close with doing our last drawing. And then we'll be here to obviously answer any questions. Those of you that want more information on that getting started process or that system like I was talking about, let us know. We'll be around. So where are the tickets?
Over
We
there.
have them here. Okay, you draw. Don't draw your own. You don't get one.
Oh my. This is not names on it.
Right.
5, 4, 6, 5, 8, 1.
Is that 581? Is it you?
5.
Oh. Well, there you go.
To me, it looks like a 4.
And for those that want to see, I have the holiday catalog. Our holiday products don't come out until September, but here's the catalog. It's fun. guys again for coming and taking your time, and we'll be here to answer any questions and chat. Thank you guys for hosting. Did you see talk about it? Yes. I know, they had a wait yes, you have to, it's interesting, I'm trying to figure out, you go like this, and then you go like that. Yeah.
Andrew, nice to meet you. How you doing?
Asian coconut. Oh, that's like, wait a minute. I thought it was blue. No, that's August, September. I know. I know. Yeah. Oh,
My great grandfather's there.
I
Grandma's birthday, almost. My dad's
I have my
I'm
lips
just-
there. See, no. I fit everybody in there.
80%
Oh my goodness.
wholesale owners. This year, so
Right now,
almost
oh. I wish you put this over vanilla.
the very first stuff. So we used to go someplace that's dry. Finds its way to like, yes,
Little bundles. That's not.
4-inch chocolate.
I would want something to this together. I don't want to.
That's
Oh, like,
for
planes
and
for,
Yeah.
yes, right?
Pennies a foot. I don't know.
It's not like, this is this.
She's got separate
Shopping,
shopping,
vacation,
vacation, she's got
this
nothing.
is
I'm like, nothing.
This is what it looks like.
April does.
This,
This is
about this
like
amount.
people right now.
I saw it, find out what it is. I hope that the markets stay the same. I bought it.
I'm trying to get my friend over there.
I really enjoyed that.
I think that's like
We went to Game Ravens last year.
There's five here. There's
Or is it a
there's
caramel?
lemon, and there's caramel, and all of us are colors and I don't think so over there. So I mean, it's gonna cost more for the drive here to ship it to her.
I'd love to go see
It's
it.
not, it's not, but you're coming to
But it's not. For 40, almost 50.
We call her Shelly, but yeah.
Let's see, at my house, I use this. I just started using this. Issues with my stars. I was using other stuff, and so I'm gonna try this.
There's no.
My daughter-in-law uses these. We use this in our
Yeah, I have that.